You've been keeping up, right? It's come to this. We finally arrived, and this is part 2. This is actually the conclusion to the main game, though truth is there is in fact one more world I gotta go through. Though I would set to save, but I'm not, since I'm not the type of person to do that. Anyway, it comes down to this. And yes, I die here, but do I really care? Not really, since this is the final battle. I'm not complaining. And now the situation gets worse since Baby Bowser decides to make our lives miserable. Why? Because he's going to be hovering all over the screen, and at a certain point, he'll end up slamming down, and if it's on a bony platform, he'll end up like smacking it, causing a shockwave, and that shockwave can end up sending you flying. Though this shockwave can be used to your advantage, or the fact that you could actually be able to propel you forward, but sometimes it doesn't really work. If it's on a platform like a bony bridge, you can actually end up destroying it, and that could be bad. It could be really bad, because I'm just saying, since, like, quite frankly, I had to deal with this guy, and if you're watching right now, I'm not doing a pretty good job at it. And yes, the bridge falls, and I do believe I'm not doing that well. And I make it through, and I gotta watch out since I would have been getting hit. Now, let me tell you, it's nothing compared to any other rooms I've been through. At least in New Super Mario Bros. 2, you don't have to deal with this. You basically have to deal with, like, not just, like, snake platforms and stuff like that, but you also have to contend with the Koopa kids firing their petrification attack, and that could really suck. And that was too close for comfort. I keep on going. I have to move fast since I gotta watch out, since if I get hit once, I get screwed. Though, if he does hit you at a wrong time, you can end up in the lava, and that can be bad. And I'm actually doing pretty good for myself, since, quite frankly, and he hits the bridge, and with the bridge down, I die. This puts my death count at 6, but do I care? No, I don't. Since we're at the end of the game, and the deaths are behind me. I had like 99 lives, so why could I be complaining? And yes, my mistake was using that squirrel suit, since I needed something to get myself some momentum, and there are no checkpoints. Not yet, anyways. And like before, the same process repeats, though this time the outcome is much different, since I'm actually paying attention to what I'm doing. Because if I wasn't, I would really be done for. And I got hit. Again, and that sucks. At least this time, Bowser Jr., since I always confuse myself with Baby Bowser and, like, Yoshi's Island. Though this time he tried to smack the bridge, but don't worry, it's only temporary. After a few seconds, the bridge comes back. Though that was too close for comfort, since if I timed my move way too late, I would have been in trouble. And I'm actually doing a lot better, since now I get the second star coin. You have to wait till he stomps down, then you get it. Then you get it, then you move, and you have to move fast, since if not fast enough, you're going to end up falling to your death. And he's about to get ready for his attack, and like an idiot, that sometimes I can be an idiot at times, I end up getting smacked around. And I'm now back at Small Mario, though that makes up greatly since I'm big again. I gotta watch out though, since his stop attack is dangerous, and if you don't know what you're doing, you can get hit, and that can suck. Anyway, I keep on moving. I gotta watch out though, since he's being a bit careless. But it doesn't really matter by this point, since I know what I'm doing. And I make it, but no, that was way too close for comfort. Yeah, it's not like other final battles, but at least I made it all the way up to the end. Though I do believe you know what's going to happen next. Why do I say this? Well, it's traditional for every villain. And look, a fire flower. That's going to come in handy, believe me. Now sit back and enjoy seeing Bowser in all its glory. Oh, wait, what am I saying? You're supposed to reach him like in Super Mario Bros. And yes, the fireballs that come in are signal to that. Just make sure you move when needed and you'll be fine. And here he is. There's actually 2 ways you can beat Bowser. The first way is to find a way to force him to jump up high enough so you can reach the switch on the other side and send him to his doom. Though this is actually number 2. You just keep spamming fire flowers at him. About 20 or so good hits, and he's done for. Like that. And so much for the bridge. And now we can reach Peach. Or so we think. I really am surprised by what I'm about to see. What is it? Well, this is just hard to say, because in every final battle, even if you defeat Bowser, there's always this one thing that makes it worse.
Mario! Help!
Okay, I've seen things taken on a new direction. I've seen Giant Bowser on New Super Mario Bros. 2. I've seen it happen in New Super Mario Bros. Wii. But this is no surprise for New Super Mario Bros. U. Though, quite frankly, I make my mistake here. Though the whole point of this fight is that you need to take Baby Bowser's clown car, or Bowser Jr.'s, and smack it on Bowser's head. Though Bowser will do something about it by basically swiping his claws and getting you off. Though, I'm just spamming fireballs for no dang reason, since I don't have anything else to do, since nothing will work against him. Though, you just press the 2 button to keep on going, and then you just shake the Wiimote and smack down. And dang, he's not using the same attack from Super Smash Bros. Brawl, where he basically spins in a shell and move around. Though in Smash Brawl is effective against enemies up close. Here, you're just going to get hit, and you're going to end up losing your only advantage. Though you have to repeat this process 3 times, and along the way, he's going to be like sending out meteorites courtesy of his flame attacks downward. Though dodging them is pretty easy, though by the time you get hit twice, he gets hit twice I mean, he'll end up spraying them a lot faster. And don't forget, Baby Bowser Jr. can shoot bombs. Though, it's not that hard since you have to wait. After he stomps down, he gives you a few seconds to get up there, and then you need to like ride his clown car up and hit him. This boss fight, well, it's not really that hard. If you know what you're doing, it's actually pretty easy. Though truth is, it could have been a lot worse if you're not prepared for whatever it is. If you're like me and you have like plenty of experience with games like these, it's pretty easy. Though New Super Mario Bros. 2, the whole fight is just basically to dodge all his attacks. And I wouldn't be surprised if I had to deal with the same thing in, I believe, Star World and New Super Mario Bros. 2 for the 3DS. Sorry, I will get to it eventually, I promise you that. The meteors are spewing out a lot faster, which means you have to be forced to move around quick. And he's shooting down bombs again, though the strategy is pretty much the same. You know what you're doing, that is. I just duck under some fireballs and then jump over them. That's pretty simple. Though I gotta move fast, since if I get hit, yeah, I do get hit, but that's only prolonging it. Though basically, most of Bowser's attacks are pretty easy to dodge. And Bowser Jr.'s attacks are also easy to dodge too, if you know what you're doing. If you have fire flowers, you can basically just shoot at them and you'll be fine. Like that. See what I'm doing right now? I'm shooting at it and it's moving it far away. And I time it up right, but I gotta move or else I'm gonna get stomped. And like that, he's pretty easy. There you go. I'll let you guys enjoy the rest, since quite frankly, we're at the end of the game.
Thank you.
What? Oh boy, yeah!
What? And with it, Bowser's all his plans, they're ruined thanks to Mario and the team. And Peach's castle returns to normal. Though I can't say the same for Bowser and his crew, since, well, damn it! Mario foiled his plans yet again. And even as a giant, I can never understand. Why can't they return him to normal? Well, it doesn't really matter anyway, since their ride's about to get thrashed. And I mean that literally. Why do I say that? Well, because it's the truth. Since, well, with all that weight, I think they're not going to last that long, believe me. Ah, well, better luck next time, guys. Though I'm surprised that clown car can hold so much weight. Yes, I've already stated it many times already that it's been retconned that the Koopalings are not Bowser's offspring. Bowser Jr. is the only offspring. And like that, we've beaten the game, saved the princess. It's like this in every Mario game, so it's no surprise. Sheesh. Yeah, stories can get a bit redundant, but whatever. I don't think it really matters that much. And now we're treated to the credits, and the credits have an actually interesting minigame. The blue baby Yoshis will spurt out coins, and it's your job as Mario to get them. If you have like more players, this will be a perfect opportunity for you to get yourself a much needed high score. And yeah, that's about it. I do have one more video I have to go through, but don't worry everyone, it's going to be good. I want to make sure I get all this done since I have to do commentary for 3D Land. By this point, you would know I would have everything ready for the final week, since I have everything done. I'm already finished with the entire game. Will I ever plan on going back to New Super Mario Bros. U? Yes, for two reasons. Firstly, the Superstar World, which is the 9th world which puts your gaming skills to the ultimate test. That will be done on my own time. The second reason, Nabbits. Since quite frankly, one of the objectives in getting 5 stars is to like beaten all the Nabbits on all 7 worlds, worlds 1 through 7. At least the best thing about this is that you actually save your game afterwards. You can save your game at any time. Though if you get all 5 stars, you would end up with netting something really rewarding. Toad houses that constantly regenerate, which is pretty useful, and personally I like it. But I don't think you're going to be relying on much, other than the fact you're going to have to be stocking up on lots of power-ups so that way you'll be able to make it. And that's about it. If I were to give a review for this game, I would say this. This game is definitely worth a buy. Why? Because it not only has a single-player challenge, since you can play the game solo, but with cooperatively, it adds a lot more fun and a lot more replayability. Especially since they've added extra challenges, and I really do hope that New Super Mario Bros. U opens up the possibility of creating your own levels. If they do that, then the possibilities would be endless, and this game would totally be a system seller. Now, by this point, my month of Mario, which is January, will finally come to an end. I do have Super Mario 3D Land to go through, and February is going to be a new month where I will be doing new games, and then March, I'm going to be taking a small break since I have to finish a lot of things. I'm trying really hard. I have to get my life back on track. Not to mention I'm going to a one-day convention, which is going to be a lot of fun. I may plan on doing Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, but I'm torn up over deciding which game I should get it. Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon or Mystery Dungeon Magna Gate. What difference would that make? I wouldn't mind seeing Tommy do a playthrough of Magna Gate since Pokemon is his thing. But me, I'm just going to play the games that suit me best. Though I do want to say that in March, I will plan on finishing up New Super Mario Bros. U and 3D Land. But if push comes to shove, I may plan on doing the rest of the other games. And yeah, I have a lot of games I want to go through this year, since I don't want to keep on buying new games every month. It's not my thing. Not to mention I buy comic books. I'm really excited for some of them. If I showed you my comic collection, then you would pretty much know that I'm starting to be a comic nerd, and I like that personally. And we're at the end, since I got nothing else to say, other than the fact that you're going to be seeing me get like a mad high score in this. But if it were 4 players, it'd be crazy and ridiculous. I mean it, crazy. If you want to see a co-op playing experience, check out Purple Rodri's playthrough of New Super Mario Bros. U with the crews. And I do have to say, I give my nods to them. I also want to give thanks to everyone who has watched my playthrough, who's commented, even though I don't get that much of it either way, and who has actually keep supporting me. I know 2013 has been a rough year for me, and I hope I get better at it, despite what some may say. I really don't care. I'm going to keep on going, and nothing's going to stop me. Though, I really don't have anything else to say, since right now the credits are coming to an end. I would normally end the video here, but I'm pretty much not finished. I'm not really finished because there's a lot of other things I do have to say. Though for starters, I end up having to go bragging rights just because of the fact, well, I have to post on my Wii U tablet. And with that, that's it. The end. And I decided to post my stuff to Miiverse since I really want to tell people that I beat it. I beat in the game, and there's the instructions how. So you could just write down on the Wii U tablet, and that's it. I didn't really write much. I just basically typed it in, and boom. That's it. And that's about it, I guess. I keep saying that over and over, but it's been a running gag for me that it never gets old, believe me. And yeah, believe me, it's also a running gag. And it took me a long time just to express my feelings on it. I just said, yes, I beat it. Thank God. It was a hassle. And we're back at Acorn Plains. Nice. We beat the game, and a gold star is added to our list. I wonder what else we got. There's a secret island. We can access through that. Yeah, we now get access to a secret island. This basically shows your records and all that. And there's one more. Yep, that's right. We now have access to the 9th world, the Superstar Road, the ultimate test. And we got all the star coins for Peach's Castle. That's got to mean something good, right? Yep, very good. Yes. And we cleared all the courses through Peach's Castle, and that gets us another gold star. And we collected all the star coins up to Peach's Castle. That makes our star count to 3. And that's about it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. If I ever plan on continuing this, I'll let you know. Take care, thanks for watching, and thank you.